is it possible if dementia has gone too far into Alzheimer's, and is it possible to reverse that dementia or Alzheimer's with newer mitochondria to create a more present memory functioning brain?
The answer is absolutely.
Really?
Yes.
Even if it's like they've had dementia for a decade or 5-10 years or Alzheimer's for a while?
Well, the duration of the issue is less important as how aggressive it is. So, as one would expect, as one would see with other degenerative condition or even cancer, some people get attacked more aggressively and decline more quickly based upon their metabolic health, and others don't. So, can it be reversed? Yes. Are there new studies demonstrating that targeting metabolism has a dramatic effect on the brain in an existing Alzheimer's patient? Yes. And this gets back to our GLP-1 agonist story.
Interesting. Okay. And so you're seeing that the GLP-1 drugs are having a huge benefit to mitochondrial health, which has a huge benefit to brain health.
Yes. So let me run through the dots, because this will be on the quiz. Why we want to target metabolism, why the GLP-1 drugs have such an opportunity to be game changers. And again, my focus has never been medication, but my commitment has been to never take anything off the table. Under the doctrine of above all do no harm, and looking at things like risk-benefit ratio. What I'm saying is that metabolism is the central focus. This is one avenue that seems to target metabolism and does so aggressively. Long term, how might that play out? We don't know yet. But a poster presentation that was at the Alzheimer's Association International Conference about 2.5 months ago revealed a 1-year study in which the actual Alzheimer's patients over a 1-year period compared to control, their rate of brain shrinkage receiving a GLP-1 agonist drug was reduced by 50%, the rate of shrinkage of their brain. Their cognitive decline was dramatically reduced in comparison to control. Published in the New England Journal of Medicine in, I believe, March of this year, was a 3-year study giving a GLP-1 agonist drug to patients who already had Parkinson's disease, a disease for which we have no treatment whatsoever. Some of your viewers are going to raise their eyebrows saying, well, I know of drugs that treat Parkinson's, and I, as a neurologist, have treated patients with drugs for 30 years.
But they didn't, solve something. They just kind of minimize something, right?
Exactly. These are symptomatic. This is symptomatic management, and I'm not derogating it. I mean, there's really a very important benefit to patients to reducing their tremor, to improving their ability to walk, and reducing their rigidity. That's for sure. Any Parkinson's patient or family member right now watching this will recognize that the drugs that their mother or father may be taking are really designed to treat symptoms, which I think is very valuable, but we're treating the smoke but not the fire. Treat the smoke, that's important.
The root cause.
But let's look at the fire. There's a 41% increased risk of Parkinson's in diabetics, a metabolic challenge.
Oh, man.
Because of that, a study was undertaken to determine, well, if we treat Parkinson's patients with a diabetes drug, in this case a GLP-1 agonist drug, how might that affect their time course? So Parkinson's patients are rated on a functionality score called the Unified Parkinson's Disease Rating Scale, kind of a common way that we look at Parkinson's patients over time. How quickly are you deteriorating? And we expect over a 3-year period to be a moderate decline in functionality. And in the control group of this study, indeed, there was a decline, a worsening, a higher number on that scale. The patients treated with the GLP-1 Ozempic-like drug not only stabilized in terms of that scale, but had a small improvement.
Really?
Can you imagine I've never seen that before, but that is finally treating the fire.
Wow. I mean, that's big.
Yeah, and it's a game changer.
Now, with every, I mean, I'm open to all possibilities. And if you're saying it's a game changer, I believe it. If the research is saying it, I believe it. But I also know that with every, drug that's treating something, there has to be some side effect also. There has to be something that is shifting things in certain ways chemically that could also cause harm, potentially. I don't know what that is, but I'm assuming there's something out there.
Louis, I completely agree with you. And
Now, if I had Alzheimer's or someone had Alzheimer's in my family and I was like, this is good to reverse it, it might be worth the side effects to be like, hey, I'm clearer, I'm sharper, I'm like able to remember people's names. It may be life-changing.
yes, so you as a consumer or the caregiver of that individual should be given information to look at that metric, that risk-benefit ratio. What are the downsides and what are the potential upsides? As related to the Parkinson's interventional trial, about 40% of the people receiving the drug had pretty significant gastrointestinal issues.
Interesting. What does that mean?
Nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, etc.
They lost weight though, and they had better memory
They had
function.
better memory. No, what
Better brain function.
wasn't even looked at. What they had was they did not decline in terms of their ability to carry out what are called activities of daily living, self-care, mobility. It's the things that decline in the Parkinson's.
Did it improve a little bit, or did it stay the same? It didn't decline.
It actually, if I just finished making a slide, it actually improved a tiny bit.
Wow, like a % or two?
Less than 1%.
Okay.
But look,
That's better than declining every day.
Yeah, but even a reduction in the rate of decline would have been game-changing. That's what was observed in the Alzheimer's patients, that their rate of decline, they continue to decline, but their rate of decline was markedly reduced, far more so than in the drugs that have become FDA approved that target beta amyloid.
What was the stat you said? Was it 40% of diabetics or diabetics had a 40% chance of
Increased risk of Parkinson's.
increased risk of Parkinson's?
Yes.
And how many people in America are diabetic or pre-diabetic right now?
That number is probably around 75%.
Wow. Is that diabetic or pre-diabetic?
Both.
What is the difference between pre and
Just
diabetic?
really, it depends on the blood sugar measurement. Where the cutoff is specifically for diabetes, which is a marker not only measures blood sugar, but also looks at something called the hemoglobin A1C.
So 70% of Americans are pre or diabetic.
Pre-diabetic or diabetic.
Thank you for watching this video. If you want more inspiring clips like this, make sure to click right here to subscribe and click right here to watch that next video that is specific to support you in your life.